Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go at Mile High. Marvin Mims now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Knicks now on first and 10. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go with Johnson. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Going for it with Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ooh, and the start made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They go counter. It's Johnson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down, Kansas City.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Called in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Cheifs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Johnson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs at that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working quickly here.
First down.
Play action, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Give him 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They're going to be 5 yards out on 3rd.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive.
Kansas City.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Well, he makes the catch. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Nix to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Going receiver screen here. It's Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
In that locker room, you hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. It's Johnson on second down. And only can get his yard here, Brett. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's
not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He's back to throw. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Dumped off to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And first carry now, Brashon Smith. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Butker knocks it through, and that's going to give them the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's second down.
24-yard line.
Nix now to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Yellow!
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
That's good.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
14. And a first down, Chiefs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Johnson again. Finds a big lane. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Second down. Here's Nix again. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And once again, they can't connect.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Captain.
Throwing here, Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, it's Nix. Escapes out to the left. That's low and bounces short of his man. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nix off the play action. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here, following the penalty. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. Broncos going nickel here, third down. Again, this is Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards, narrows the distance, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Begins his return at the 16. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
This front office Chiefs personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
One after tries good by lots. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
19. Broncos 17.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Johnson up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Johnson gets it again on second. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock, and the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First down from the 42.
Yellow.
Here's Johnson. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. All set now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run this with Johnson. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards. So if it gets started.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.